Welcome to Beyond Travel, and today we are going on a electric bike tour around Puerto. So first stop, just outside of Puerto, can be a beautiful Monasterio, which is a place with a lot of cafes, a lot of places to grab a snack for your way, or just drink a short coffee. So this is first stop. It's just outside of Puerto. No need to stop here, but it's worth a visit. Mirador el Lance. This is, you can recognize it by this big statue, but what's more important is the view behind me. You can see the whole Orotava Valley, and on the weather like that, on a day like that, this is just amazing and beautiful. We have a great weather because it's scattered clouds, so it's not too hot, not too cold, and it's just perfect weather for cycling. And if you think that we've started all the way from the sea level in Puerto de la Cruz, this is pretty insane. So Mirador el Lance, definitely a good stop on your tour around Puerto de la Cruz. Mirador de la Corona, as you can see, there is a little pagoda sort of thing. That's where the second viewpoint is. To get to here is definitely a more advanced skills required to get to that, because it's a sort of off-road a little bit, quite steep, and yeah, we struggled a little bit. But if it wasn't for the electric bike, you wouldn't make it here basically. So if you feel like challenging yourself, get here, because it's just so quiet. You know, the other one is just next to the street, and this one is completely secluded. Is it worth it? Yeah, if you like a little challenge and you want to chill out here, have lunch maybe that you brought with you, definitely give it a go. We just got back down here to have some food. There are many sort of small restaurants where you can stop on your way to grab a snack. But can you see this view? I just want you to look at this view. Like, how amazing is this? You know, take that with snow here is in the sun is absolutely something top of Tenerife, of north of Tenerife. So what you can do from Mirador de la Corona is you could continue now that road for about another 10 kilometers, go down to the coast and go back to Puerto along the coast. Now we're not gonna do this just because we took longer with all the filming, and we're just gonna go through La Orotava, the town Orotava, which is also another way to go back and stop in a Orotava town. But what I want to talk to you about is how are the electric bikes, because from now I'm gonna all go downhill. You have three modes when you're cycling. You have the eco mode, the trail mode, and the turbo mode. So most of the time I was going on a trail mode, and that's probably most people will do it. When it's uphill, you can go on turbo, and you can really feel the difference. So definitely play around with the levels, and you're not gonna regret getting one bike to visit, you know, this area north of Tenerife, because it's much more hills here than it is in the south. I don't know what is the altitude now, I'll put it all here, which Mirador is what altitude, but I'll tell you that much. If it wasn't for the electric bike, I probably would have given up, and most people that don't maybe necessarily love biking would have given up. I've been living here 5 years and I've been only visiting a lot of places by car. Now when you're on a bike, it's totally different experience. When you have a day like that and you can actually absorb views like that of the valley, of Teide, it's a totally different experience. As we were passing by, literally 2 kilometers from La Orotava, we passed by a vinoteca. There are many local wine shops around here, many local vineyards where you can stop and get a local wine, try the local wine, so just before you get back to Puerto. As our last stop, we are here in La Orotava, which is a beautiful town and very famous here in the north of Tenerife, literally a few kilometers away from Puerto de la Cruz. It's worth the visit. You can have a nice walk here, grab a coffee, have some food or have some drinks, and just enjoy those beautiful views and those really nice streets. One last tip I want to give you about electric bikes. Your sweet spot for cycling is probably around 23-24 kilometers per hour, just because above 25 kilometers the electric engine support switches off and you have to use your muscles. So if you just want to, be casual and go really easy on yourself, keep that speed, especially uphill, and you're gonna feel how much easier it is to cycle on an electric bike. Now, it was an absolute pleasure. I hope you enjoyed this trip. I hope it gave you some ideas on where to go on your day trip around Puerto de la Cruz. And I hope to show you more places to visit around Puerto de la Cruz quite soon. Now, if you liked and enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It costs you nothing, it's for free, and it helps the algorithm and my channel. Now, I'll see you on the next one.